And we are live. Hello everyone. Today we have a pretty interesting league match. Zephyr versus Top Esports. A pretty, would say interesting match, but the outcome of this most likely my vote here to be Top Esports since the lack of practice coming from Zephyr. But apart from that, before we get into the match, let's head over to the clips. Let's see what we have today. First clip up is a pretty questionable death coming in from Helkert as he just dies for the tower. I don't think he even gets it here, or maybe he does, but he just dies on their tower here. Just he doesn't mind, right? Yeah, he's fine. That's our first clip here. It's just a pretty goofy clip. Second clip here is a pretty nice reaction time coming from Flying Eagles Academy jungler King Sama as he saves his teammate from a divine judgment just in time, as you were going to witness here. Look at this. Pretty quick jump, pretty nice jump here. Nice reaction time from him. That was definitely clip worthy. Third clip, I want you to watch this carefully. This is a Way of the Dragon coming in from Vansky on the Cho, and just ults the wrong person. If you were to focus on the Sicilian in the backline there, just watch what happens here. Yeah, I don't think that was the right choice here. And then last but not least, a Spear of Alpha miss here. One that is pretty funny from Vlad, Flying Eagles jungler here. And yeah, Spear of Alpha doesn't really get anything. He did try to go for Mino, but did miss unfortunately. And that was about it. Four clips. Before we head over to the match, I want to say you should subscribe to the YouTube. A lot more content coming. Make sure to check out the TikTok and join the Discord server. Now I'll see you during the match. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zephyr Top Esports. For the side of Zephyr here, we have Squishy, Ice Flame Rose, Jake, Zen, and Vanity versus Top Esports, I Prince, Q, Copyright, Harold Easy, and Matsu. And I'm looking forward for this. Especially, I'm looking forward for Matsu going Arlott again, because we kind of need more clips from this guy. But apart from that, I'm joking. Let's head over to the match. Let's see what's happening as Top Esport Prince will be taking the Fairness out as the first ban and the CC as the second ban coming in from the side of Zephyr here. Kiyu has the second ban for the side of Top Esports. I'm probably gonna guess he might go for a focus ban or maybe a meta man, a mage, or a marksman like a Claude here, but never mind, you'll be seeing a Tigreal instead. Seeing that Squishy has been so active on the Tigreal recently and missing those a lot of implosions still, it's worth taking out. He can be surprising at sometimes. And the 1-1 taken out by Ice Flame Rose, knowing Zephyr, they are uncomfortable when it comes to 1-1. They don't like playing against that. And there it is. The Minotaur coming in from copyright. So I would probably say Diggy Ban is not worth it here. I don't think it's worth going for Diggy Ban for the side of Zephyr here, because I'm gonna guess that top esports are gonna prioritize fighter roams like a Ruby or Lord Guinevere, so that's my guess so far. Though there are some things open. Matilda here, for example, a really good rotation pick, and Matt will be taking it for himself here. A rotation pick, one of the picks that you should never leave open here. Giving a Matilda is such a big blunder, to be honest, and I'm pretty interested to see how they're gonna deal with that. As for the side of Zephyr, now they're thinking maybe they could go for a Kufra against the Matilda, but once again, it's not gonna be that much of a difference because you have to take care here of the Matilda and her super fast rotation. All they need is a nice clearing mid, and your mid laner might be in trouble. But the Vixana pick here is actually quite solid for a wave clear as well. So a solid pick, though I think there would have been better. Still, Aurora is open, Nana is open, Valentina is a choice, and yeah, looks like an Arlott coming in signature pick actually at this point, coming in from the side of Top Esports. And the Claude also picked it pretty early from the side of Zephyr here. And there it is, the Guinevere. Harold TZ gets the Guinevere here. But looks like that Guinevere pick is it could be flexible. The thing is, for they can still flex the three people there. Like it could be a chance that they can still Matilda mid and then go Guinevere Rome and then Arlo XP or vice versa. Because knowing top esports, they're gonna probably pull out something like that. They wouldn't Angela mid. What else can they do? They could probably like Matilda mid and Arlott Rome here and still go for like a fighter. But looks like Squishy will be taking the Diggy for himself here. Because he does not want his team to get jumped by this Gwyn whatsoever. Harold Easy here is actually a pretty amazing Gwynver player and is one to watch out for. Looks like that Lilia is taken out here from Jake. Kyo has the second ban here in the second ban phase for the side of top esports. I'm gonna take a wild guess and they will go for a fighter ban here possibly. Maybe something that's annoying against copyright. And it is a Ruby, as I expected here. They could have also gone for a Terizla too, but Ruby is a pretty solid ban. And then Vanity for the last ban for the side of Zephyr here. And it's a Nana. A Nana ban, taking it away from iPrince. But iPrince is a pretty flexible mage player. He still has a lot of things like available on the table here. Knowing iPrince, he plays probably every mage in the game now. So I think one of his most comfortable picks would be Valentina here, even though we did see it like early against Iconic, which was 3 to 4-11, I think. 3-11, 4-11, but he still won that match, gave us a clutch, gave us possibly one of the best clips in the league, and he could probably do it again. It's iPrince, who knows? Looks like for the side of Zephyr here, they are thinking of a tank or a fighter in the roam. And I would probably say Akai is a solid choice, but so is Barrett's too. Though he's still gonna watch out because Top Esports has not gone for their marksman yet, and carry is still open here, so that's something to watch out for. As Novaria is taken instantly here by iPrince, and a Layla by Q. Ooh, that's interesting. A Layla pick. I like that. I like that. I'm pretty interesting here. I don't know what to expect. It's not Layla, no mana here. But maybe he could surprise us. Who knows? And for the last pick coming in from the side of Zephyr here is Vanity. I think and will be going for the Yuzong here. His comfortable pick here on the Yuzong. Also Lapo is one of his favorite too, but most likely it is the Yuzong here. 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm pretty excited about this match, and so are you. Make sure you grab the popcorn, and yeah, it's a pretty heavy draft coming from both sides, so I'm pretty excited about this. I'll see you during the match. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Game number one, match number one. We have Zephyr versus Top Esports here. A pretty beefy draft coming in from the side of Zephyr, but a pretty solid draft also coming in from the side of Top Esports. One I'm excited to look forward to. Let's see how this game is gonna go. As the Astro Recall of Myprince already coming in on the blue buff, trying to steal it from Zen, but missing. Unfortunately, even if he hit it though, I think it would have just helped Zen at this point because the buff was like still half HP there. Vanity applying pressure, getting that early clear, possibly to contest the Lethal Wanderer here, as you can see him on the map. Retribution coming in from Zen, taking a little bit too early and just leaving. Ooh, Matsu gets poked heavily, so was iPrince here by Zen here, but will be replying back with an Astral Recall, so all fine here as, ooh, the Diggy poking in heavily. Harl TZ is shown here, going go for an invade, gets a two-man jump on Squishy and Rose here, but CC'd instantly, also gets poked to hell, but does get a quite a bit of damage here on Squishy and Rose, making them recall. Fight is not over yet though for iPrince, as he is looking for more, trying to snipe Jake here, with the Astro Recall does not hit unfortunately. And it looks like they're planning to go aggressive here, and then they don't want him to get the level 5 early, because it's gonna be troublesome knowing that Barretts is a really good hero in terms of contesting and stuff. And a jump coming in on Squishy, unfortunately, Violet Queen coming in alongside the Spatial Migration and taking out Squishy. But on the bottom lane side, we have a Petrify popped and killing Copyright here in the bot lane. Vanity is winning that XP lane for himself. Every time he's on the Yuzong, he seems really comfortable, wins against anything at this point. I don't think I've seen this guy lose in the Crown League in terms of 1v1s. Maybe he did, we don't know yet. But yeah, apart from that, we have a turtle, first turtle of the game, coming up 2 minutes here, and Harold Teasy is already looking to get level 6. But he's gonna have to go in level 5 here to catch up with what's happening in the game here, as the Astral Echo coming in from iPrince, revealing the whole team of Zephyr here. Final Slash coming in, Flicker from a Squishy, but that does not get him out of here, as Copyright still chases. iPrince hits Ice Flame Rose here with the Astral Recall, and might come to a halt here as the fight is still going on. Vanity still didn't have enough. Eye Prince is still trying to go for Ice Flame Rose, but will not be catching her there. Circling Eagle coming in from Matsu as a special migration coming in with the Violet Queen from Harl Teasy, trying to take out Zen here. Almost gets Detona's welcome to CC'd, and ooh, he does take him in time. Copyright, is he gonna live though? He does survive. Copyright survives just in time and gets saved here by the Matilda, well played for Matsu here. Pretty nice engage. Ooh, Kyu taking out Jake ever so easily. It was that destruction rush on the Layla. It's like he's actually dominating lane with that Layla. He knows his stuff on the Layla. Pretty well played here coming from Kyu as well, as he is ahead of everyone here in farm. So yeah, Layla is definitely one to look out for here. As Matsu is, he has that insane movement speed right now, trying to go for the top lane, but is stopped here by Squishy, delayed a bit, poked a bit. They have to play around Jake now, because Claude is what they kinda need here. And even if they do like feed Claude, or even if Claude were to win the lane, he still needs protection despite how fed he is, because you're dealing against an Arlott and a Guinevere. And speaking of Guinevere, Harl Teasy is going, and Daytona's welcome coming in from Zen, just hitting him to the walls. Time Journey comes in just to heal them, but it's not enough here. Gets poked by the Aster Recall, does survive though. Vanity coming in from the backline. Black Dragon form here, going on Eye Prince. A save coming in from Matsu, but it is not enough as the passive from Vanity is just more than enough to take Eye Prince out. And he is still going in for a lot of engages as the pullback coming in from Diggy. He still has the Petrify Vanity here, but will not be using it there, and instead will be forcing top esports to retreat on that XP side. Could be a potential push, but keep in mind that does put the gold lane in trouble, as Jake has to watch out because the spatial migration is ready on Guinevere here, and so is the Violet Requiem as well, so it's something to look out for here for Claude. Pretty tough match here. Mid lane is being pushed here from Zephyr. Well, their tower here, so an invade coming in from Harl TZ. Pretty ballsy there. Still going for it. Detona's welcome from Zen coming in. Does hit him into the wall. Squishy is back here as well with the pullback, but Harl TZ will be getting out ever so easily there, since he's a pretty tanky Guinevere if you ask me. So looks like we may or may not have another huge turtle fight, as they are trying to eliminate Q before the turtle here. They don't want him to contest whatsoever, knowing that the Layla has a lot of distance, especially on that level 8 now. It's not gonna be easy for them. Squishy does pop time journey though, as he blocks that special migration to survive here, and Harl TZ will be getting out just in time to avoid Jake's basic attacks here. Daytona's welcome is not available for Zen here. He was unable to get Matsu here, unfortunately. But on the positive note here, he does have the positioning he needs to take the turtle here. It's just a matter of retribution battle now, and it goes for Harl Teasy as he wins that retri battle. Zen got a little mad there, as you can see. He just stood there for like a second, like, nope, how did I lose that retri? But it's fine, happens to the best of us. As a spatial migration coming in from Hall TZ alongside the Violet Queen with a circling eel coming in from Matsu. Black Dragon form pops from behind. Vanity is trying to poke 1, 2, 3, 4 over here in the bot lane. Has the Petrify, still doesn't use it. Final slash coming in, a special migration coming in from Harl TZ. Pull back from Diggy here, making Harl TZ stay in his place. Q is backing up here. Astro Echo coming along, and Matsu takes the kill on Vanity here. Jake, on the other hand, though, is chilling on the top lane here, pushing for himself in the gold lane, but instead will be losing mid lane as a trade here. Pretty unfortunate for the side of Zephyr. They did try to get a pretty good fight for themselves, but ended up in a pretty bad situation as Vanity is taken out, one of their core over here, so did not go pretty well for them, unfortunately. Looks like they are camping for Vanity here. Has the spatial migration. Will be going in here with alongside the Violet Requiem and the circling eagle, taking out Vanity ever so casually on the bottom lane here. Oh Vanity, he did not see this one coming. So yeah, pretty unfortunate here for Vanity. They are still going in for the bottom lane push as Harold Easy is tanking tower. I'll be taking it actually. Astral Echo coming in as the Astral Recall from iPrince. A pretty tough match. Wait, are we seeing an Arlot damage? I think Arlot is damage. Oh, never mind. It's just the Hunter Strike. I thought he was going damage here. Would have been pretty funny. But looks like Circling Eagle coming in as Key with a Destruction Rush, taking out Vanity here. Oh, Vanity is getting picked up like it's nothing now. He went from 2-0 to 2-3 just in like every time he got up. Oh no, oh no, they know now that they gotta neutralize the Yuzong here. It's what's been causing them trouble. And they said like, yep, guys, let's focus the Yuzong. Astro Echo coming and Squishy is in a pretty bad situation here. Circling Eagle coming in from Matsu. Harold Teasy has a special migration and does use it, but is interrupted by Eternal Guard coming in from Ice Flame Road. Blazing Duet from Jake though does not do much as he has to retreat and poked heavily by the Layla here. And ooh, Flicker Final Slash coming in as Flicker coming from Squishy as well. Ooh, Astro Recall almost takes out Squishy here from iPrince as well. That was a pretty nice engage here, but unfortunately, farm-wise, as you can see, top esports are 6k ahead of farm, especially having a pretty fed Layla here. Not much you can really do, even if you don't have the damage. You still have to go for the backline, and that is already tough enough, because she is protected by a lot of CC, Guinevere here, and Arlott, and she has the Matilda there too, so if you are unable to go for the back line here, I'm sorry, but there's just no chance for you to win if you don't get the Leda whatsoever. And speaking of which, there it is, another Destruction Rush taking him out. Special Migration, Diggy is taken out. Poor Squishy, double kill, going in for Kyu. And yeah, now they are ahead in 8 to 9k farm. Top esports here. Harold Easy caught in a pickle here, but does use a spatial migration to get out as final slash from copyright does miss. And oh Matsu, he got a bit too overconfident here and was taken out instantly by the Zephyr team here. Mid lane here, Kyo's trying to go for the push here. Ooh, gets a 3-man as long followed up Destruction Rush and the Astro Recall combo here is taking Ice Flame Rose out. What a deadly combo here, Layla Novaria. Final slash coming in from copyright, but the thing is, I don't think it's the right engage here for Harold Teasy, even though he does have that spatial migration. It is not good for him to engage without Matsu, because he does need Matsu here. Time Journey popped in by Squishy, but almost gets taken out actually. Jake tries to do something with Blazing Duet, but gets taken out instantly. Final slash from copyright was the Astral Echo as well, giving him more hitbox space here. Double kill coming in, and could be a triple. Top esports here are going for the end as they're taking a dive here, and they are getting a 4-man, almost a wipe out, but are not gonna catch Ice Flame Rose under the base. Never mind, actually, Kyu with the damage, just killing her in the base here, and a taunt coming in from top esports as they take game number 1. Wow. Top esports, total domination. They know that the Layla is now fed and just take any fight they see. 10-0-4 Kyu here. Damage percent wise, let me check that real quick. The data, hello, hey, there it is, 45%. That Layla was doing a lot. Kyu, what are you doing, bro? Damn! Anyways, that is game number 1. A pretty interesting game, a total domination coming from Kyu here. Kyu Esports at this point. But let's see if Zephyr has a reply for the next match. And we are back for match number two. As you saw, match number one, total domination coming in from Top Esports. But let's see in this match, match number two, let's see if Zephyr will be giving us a game three here. Or is it gonna be a brutal 2-0 coming in from Top Esports? I mean, to be honest, ever since that iconic crew versus Top Esports match, when Top Esports got a miracle 2 wins in a row as iconic did throw both games, their playstyle, they've been playing pretty dominant after that and just been going like ham. So it's quite nice to see top esports being this aggressive. It didn't go well for them last week, unfortunately. But let's see now, since they're up against Zephyr here, let's see how this is gonna play out. As yeah, for the side of Zephyr, they banned CC and Guinevere. As for the side of top esports, they're also taking out the Minotaur and the Tig for Squishy here. So their main target is Squishy, and I must admit he is one formidable opponent or foe. So yeah, as Matilda gets banned by Jake here, looks like Zephyr did learn their lesson here, did their homework on the first match, but let's see if it's enough for them to at least give us hope. As the first pick goes in for the side of Zephyr here. Oh, and by the way, we had a second game, which was supposed to be Iconic Crew versus ASCENDO. But that game, there was some trouble, so that we had to move the game to tomorrow at 9 p.m. CET, so Central European Time. So yeah, tomorrow we have a match Iconic versus Ascendo, one to look out for, and one that I'm pretty excited for actually. So yeah, apart from that match, let's get back to what we're looking at right now. As you can see for the side of Zephyr here, they did get the carry on the first pick, but a reply coming in as Q and copyright go for the Paquito and Benedetta, and it is most likely to be a Benedetta jungle, I think. But Kufra coming in from the man himself, Squishy. And the second pick from Ice Flame Rose is to be shown here as the Molina, the queen of Molina herself, Ice Flame Rose on the Nana. Let's see how she's gonna perform on the Nana here as Harl Teasy does take the Popol and Koopa. Ooh, that's a first. That's definitely a first here in the league. Uh, Pretty exciting to be honest. I did not expect a Popol and Koopa at all.
The hunt begins.
Your team is banning.
Judging from Top Esports, they do have the Popol on the red tree, but I think they're just gonna change it later on the draft and maybe go like a Paquito Bene jungle. But if that's not the case, it could be like a double fighter, like double fighter on the sides in the Popol jungle, and I've seen that happen a lot. So it could be something. No, I don't know yet.
Team is banning.
As the bands coming in, Ruby and Arlott taken once again out here from the side of Top Esports as Zephyr going in for the Vixana ban. Not wanting to deal with that, and to be honest, I do agree. I wouldn't want to deal with a Vixana here. And now they're gonna check what they need to ban here, as there are still some mages on the table here. You have an Aurora, you have a Novaria.
It's
So,
time to go to the R&D
but
show.
it is gonna be the Lilia once again. I mean, High Prince is pretty solid on that Lilia, to be honest. So, it is indeed something to take out. But looks like
Your
High
team is
Prince
picking.
is taking a Kimmy, and they're cooking. I'ma just say, top esports are cooking right now. We don't know what's the dish yet, but I feel like it's gonna be something tasty. I don't know anymore. But all I can say is that they're cooking. But let's see for the side of Zephyr here. Let's see how they're gonna reply to this, as the Hayabusa and Button are shown. But I'll probably say they're most likely to go for the Nolan here, though. Let's see, and it is the Nolan coming in from Jake himself. I think one of the best Nolans we've had on the league, and then Vanity once again on that Yuzong. But a Jawhead reply coming in from Matsu here, and it seems to be a Jawhead roam. I have no idea what's happening, but I am excited. This is um yeah, this is interesting. New picks here from the side of Top Esports. Let's see how this is gonna play out. I'm excited. I'll see you during the match. And we are back for match number 2, Zephyr versus Top Esports. Both drafts, I mean, it's a casual draft coming in with Zephyr for carrying Nana, Kufra, Nolan, and Yuzong here. It looks like an early aggressive coming in, and the aggro coming in from Kimmy. Prince just taking out Vanity's HP to really low. A throw coming in from Matsu here, but what was that damage? What was that Kimmy damage? That was insane. That was my whole say. Almost took out the Yuzong here, Vanity. It looks like he has to lose a minion or two, unfortunately, here. But the invade did not go well as Jake still got the buff he needed, not even using Retri for it, so I guess they kinda needed that. Yeet coming in again for Matsu. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Yeet, or just, yeah, get yeeted, because it's funny for Jawhead as Flicker coming in from Squishy here. And wait a minute, they petrify, killing Paquito early on here, but iPrince still ruthless with that Kimmy, still spraying and praying at the same time, but does get poked heavily here by the Nana, as Matsu tries to go for the invade here, taken out by Jake ever so casually, and ooh no, iPrince is in trouble. He's pretty low HP here, he kinda needs to dodge the Nana. So let's see here, as he successfully does clear and go back here. And so far, like, even though I would say Top Esports did benefit from the invade that they did earlier, it's just that they threw what they worked for and ended up, like, they still in the lead but barely. Like, it's just contested right now. They had a lead and they threw that lead, and Zephyr is now back in the game as level 4 Black Dragon form is ready for Vanity here, making Matsu pretty low in HP and is going to go after Horror TZ here. Jake is also there to contest. A knockout strike coming in from Copyright on Ice Flame Rose, but does not take out her passive. As Fracture coming in, oh, Vanity taken out here. But then on the other hand, on the gold lane, will be taking out the Benedetta Q here, unfortunately. And they're trying so bad to go for the Nana here, but does fail miserably, unfortunately. And Tyrant's Revenge coming in alongside the Molina Blitz will be taking out Matsu. Pretty low on the HP and the mana here. Looks like Ice Flame Rose will have to retreat. But on the other hand, pretty aggressive playstyle coming in from Squishy as the Tyrant's Rage taken here on iPrince, make him use Flicker, but Jake on the other hand does get focused by Copyright and Matsu here with the Unstoppable Force. And Petrify coming in from Vanity does try to take out Matsu, though unfortunately does not, and will be dead here from the side of Top Esports. They take out the Yuzong ever so easily. A throw coming in from Matsu here for fun, and looks like the Kyo is pushing here comfortably as he can just cut this and rotate. Knowing that it's a Benedetta, you could just clear pretty fast, so clear and get out the gold lane as fast as you can. Maybe take as much fights as possible. A push coming in from Harold TZ on the top lane here alongside Copyright. We taking here top lane. Early push, 3rd minute, 40 seconds. And unstoppable force with the Benedetta Q here with the damage as well, taking out Jake ever so easily. And I Prince on the Kimmy, just taking Vanity. He just bullying Vanity. Vanity is getting bullied now. He said, no, this is not first game. I got the Kimmy now. And if you don't know, I Prince is possibly one of the best Kimmy players. So, damn. His comfortable pick, one of his most comfortable picks actually. And I'm actually quite happy to see him on the Kimmy here and popping off. So let's see how this plays as unstoppable force coming in from Matsu as he throws Jake into his own team. But a Tyrant's Revenge with the rage over here will be getting a 3-man from Squishy, surprising them. And an engage coming in from Jake almost gets taken out by iPrince, but does take it out as a 4-man kill coming in from the side of Zephyr, eliminating top esports whatsoever. Not much they can do though, unfortunately, since the minion waves are a bit late. All they can do is probably invade some buffs and try to go for Kyo here, but that wouldn't be the choice. They'll have to recover still, as the Petrify coming in from Kyo, still chasing after Ice Flame Rose, taking her out. Tyrant's Revenge coming in from Squishy does not hit unfortunately, but Fracture from Jake does take out Kyo, finishes them off once and for all. And yeah, that's looks like Vanity once again is taken up by Popol and Koopa as he uses the We Are Angry. So he uses a pretty nice ultimate here. Looks like Unstoppable Force coming in as well from Matsu here. I don't know, he didn't use Unstoppable Force. I don't think he did here. Maybe, yeah, that was a Popol and Koopa mark. My bad. Yeah, that was I got confused with the Popol and Koopa mark here. I'm not used to seeing that mark as I don't have a skin on them. So anyways, Ice Flame Rose yeeted once again, and iPrince gets the kill once again. Is dominating on the Kimmy so far. It looks like for the top esports there. Doing pretty well. At some occasions they do kind of throw. But I feel like if they do throw one more time now, it's not gonna end well for them. They still gotta take care of the carry, they still gotta take care of the Nana, so they need to watch out. I don't think they could recover from any more mistakes there. They got, yep, there it is. Squishy picked up ever so casually here by Matsu as he taunts him. Flicker used by Zen here. Will have to retreat, will have to survive as he's gonna give up that tower. Unfortunately, not much he can do. A poke coming in from Vanity here, but doesn't do much with it. And it looks like Jake is gonna try to go for the push here. But he realizes that the entire team is going for him, or at least Copyright and Matsu, and almost gets caught, but gets pretty lucky with the red tree and the first taking the jungle creep for himself here. Tyrant's Revenge getting prepared with the flicker here. They try to go for Q here, they successfully do, but Q almost survives actually, but he did not have what he needs, unfortunately. Didn't have that immune for that Yuzong, and still got taken out. Poor Q. But over here though you have a Petrify coming in from Vanity as he does get Matsu to have HP wool going into the Black Dragon form. But not much he does with it as the Molina coming in from Ice Flame Rose, still saving the Molina Blitz, trying to probably catch iPrince here. Copyright is pushing mid though, he did pretty well on that. I think he's gonna continue pushing though. He doesn't need minions for this. Yep, there it is. And Squishy in trouble here as Hearties goes for the focus, but so is Matsu here. Gets saved by Q's Petrify, and Tyrant Revenge coming in from Squishy will try to escape here and will be surviving actually as Q tries to go for the dive here with the Electo final blow but does not get Squishy and instead will be taken out instead, gets punished here, but Vanity on the other hand is caught here with the knockout strike and Harold Easy's damage here taken out ever so casually. That's a pretty rough. It's pretty confusing match from the draft to now. I'm having constant brain farts. I blame the cameraman for this, even though he did absolutely nothing. Anyways, a jump torrent revenge coming in here as copyright is gonna be taken out here. But looks like the fight is still going. Charge coming in, maximum charge coming in from iPrince does not hit what he needs to get a kill here, and it's just a pretty good. It's pretty contest. It's like a pretty rough contest here of going back and engaging. Like it's so mixed right now. It just you don't understand what's happening. You have like three people from Zephyr retreating, but then you still have Vanity and Zen going in, and same goes for Top Esports as you had like Kyu and Matsu going in, but iPrint, Harl, Easy, and Copyright were just staying back there. Maybe opposite with Kyu and Copyright, I don't remember, but it was like a just pretty weird fight there. As you can see, Squishy is in trouble as a unstoppable force coming in. He flickers but does not save him from top esports as Harold Easy gets the kill. A lot of poke coming in from top iPrince himself, and he does not have the maximum charge. But on the other hand, Kyu is taken out under the base here. Looks like they're gonna be taking out the mid lane inhibitor here, top esports. Is trying to go for a lot of poke as iPrince is pulling out the damage. Looks like unstoppable force coming in from Matsu, taken out by Ice Flame Rose, and that was not pretty good for him. As the Tyrant's Revenge coming in from Squishy does miss, unfortunately, but is still there to stop them in their place, in their tracks, and set up Ice Flame Rose for a pretty nice double kill here. And another kill was going there for, I think, Vanity. Their target has to be iPrince. iPrince, I think iPrince is troublesome with that Kimmy. From since the game started to now, we've just been seeing crazy melting coming in from Kimmy, one that we did not even expect. So let's see. As Squishy is pushing on here on the top lane, trying to probably get the tower, but does not have his team with him. It's pretty risky for Zen to show himself now, as he's not gonna really do much apart from expose his position, and that gives Top Esports a pretty nice fight here as Ice Flame Rose is taken out. Jake tries to escape here, Petrify coming in from Q, but misses unfortunately, still goes in for the chase, taken up by Jake here. A bit too greedy, but Squishy and Zen here are going in for the 2v3, almost taken out. Copyright does not do so, but Matsu is in trouble as Speedy Light Wheel is triggered, does take out Matsu. Looks like they're still trying to go for a fight here, a lot of damage coming in, knockout strike from Copyright, but still gets taken down as maximum charge coming from iPrince and does take out Zen before he dies from the one and only Jake on the Nolan. And it's a wipeout on Top Esports. That's a pretty rough, considering how Q is playing. Yeah, like if you've seen Q this entire match, he's just been going under tower constantly. Looks like the Lord will be falling for Zephyr here, and this could potentially be a comeback. As Vanity tries to engage here, tries to get Harold easy, but does unfortunately miss. Hmm. Q does go for the clear and will be heading back. Does not want to get caught by the Kufra here. I mean, I wouldn't want to be caught by a Kufra here. This match is like I don't know. I just- how did we end up here? Looks like Zephyr is 1k, not 1k anymore. They're quite ahead in farm, or at this point even contested in farm, catching up pretty nicely. But they still have iPrince and Horlt easy to constantly keep an eye on. As you can see, Matsu here, having fun with us. Looks like Vanity is in trouble. There it is. Black Dragon form is out as Unstoppable Force also used by Matsu. Vanity is having some risky positioning, not gonna lie. And ooh, I'm firing this cameraman, but ooh, looks like a flicker coming in from Matsu here throwing Zen, but nothing happens to him. And Eye Prince is taken out. Man, I wish I had a better cameraman. I'm firing this one. This is like the seventh cameraman I get this week. Like constantly getting fired. If you guys are really good on being cameraman, please DM me on the Discord. I'll be happy to take you in. Anyways, we have copyright here is in a bit of a predicament here. We'll try to get out as Matsu also gets himself in trouble. Immortality is out and looks like he is taken out instantly. And hmm, is this a backdoor coming in from Q? Never mind. Zephyr, do keep notice of this. Tyrant's Revenge coming in as they try to take Q out. Q does survive barely on any HP here. Uses that final blow to get out and to recall. It looks like Tyrant's Rage coming in on Eye Prince here, unfortunately, is taken up by Ice Flame Rose, but Jake, on the other hand, does survive on 1 HP with a Fracture, and then, with the Speedy Light Wheel, taken out Copyright ever so casually. And it looks like the late game is going for the side of Zephyr here. They're depending on the carry, and the carry is doing so much for them. They now just need a proper setup. You know, one of those clutch, squishy engages that we often don't see. Maybe we could get that as Vanity gets poked heavily here. Tyrant's Revenge is getting prepared, but Squishy does cancel it. Nothing will be happening here. Matsu is looking for someone and will be finding, but will not be throwing. Unfortunately, Flicker by Matsu coming, and he still has that unstoppable force. It's not gonna do much for him. Jake is taken out though, unfortunately by Kyo. Vice versa, Kyo is taken out by Jake. Ooh, the Lord was the maximum charge from Eye Prince is taking out Ice Flame Rose's passive here. And unfortunately for Matsu is taken out, but that is not enough because they still get the Lord here, top esports. But Zen looks like he is melted right away from top esports. Eye Prince here on the Kimi. In the meanwhile, Copyright did get melted here and passived down to death by Vanity. But is that enough though? Is that enough? Can Zephyr defend this Lord? Especially against a pretty dangerous Eye Prince here, if you tell me. All he needs to do is just to get up close, get a few shots in and leave, and that's probably more than enough to get him a kill. Maximum charge coming in from Eye Prince here is looking for a target, does get a target, but does not have any damage to just shake him. And this looks just another Lord. Going into Time's Revenge, Squishy does not engage. Matsu did look for someone to throw here, but unfortunately does not get anyone here. Poor Matsu. Not really going his way on the Jawhead, but you know what, there's a lot of chances, so never give up too early. Instead he just finds to throw his teammates. That's amazing. Anyways, pretty passive game here. Looks like Tyrant's Revenge from Squishy will be trying to get two people here, but does fail. And yeah, average Squishy ult here. I mean, if you've seen his previous implosions, I'm not even surprised anymore. Thank you for a free clip, Squishy. I'll be definitely talking about this for next stream in iconic ASCENDO. So yeah, Squishy is still going in with the Tyrant's Revenge here, still trying to get someone, does not have the Tyrant's Rage though, and gets poked once again by that maximum charge coming in from Hybrids. A concealed play is cooking. Ice Flame Rose is in trouble. Oh no, she's she's there. um, they don't know. Well, now they know. I would have stayed there. If I was Ice Flame Rose there, I would have just stayed there and hoping to catch someone, but it is too risky, so yeah. I would have just sat there until like one of the hypers just passed by and then free one shot. Conceal coming in from Squishy, he does have the Tyrant's Rage and Revenge at the same time, so he's definitely looking to catch someone, as he does, and we'll be going for Matsu here. Matsu's a bit too tanky, does escape with a flicker, looks like Yujiya Zen here is trying to get a kill with the Speed Light Wheel, does not do much unfortunately, and the top lane is in trouble. Ice Flame Rose taken out by iPrince here, but Jake taken out Harl TZ, and a 1v2 coming in from Vanity. He's just really going with a Yuzong here. Said, nope, I'm not gonna get bullied anymore, and it's just he just 1v2 Q and copy here. That was pretty brutal coming in from Vanity here, so yeah. Looks like they're looking for a lord here, but iPrince is just more than enough to keep him out, telling them nope, I'm not gonna let y'all get close. Vanity is trying to regain his HP back as Squishy gets poked heavily. And Matsu to conceal, tries to go for a throw, does miss once again. Still looking for something. Matsu indeed does not have a flicker. Ooh, unstoppable force coming in, taking Matsu away, but he'll be back shortly after with the movement speed of his. Trying to once again catch someone and does successfully get Vanity, but his immortality will be out and possibly him after, and there it is. Taken out ever so casually. Oh, the base is in trouble as Paquito, Copyright here, and Kyo are trying to go for the backline and kind of successfully get in positioning, but not much can be done since Squishy is also there. Pinning Copyright to the wall here, and Ice Flame Rose just securing the kill, but in exchange they will be losing Lord to top esports. That's a pretty contested match so far. I mean, in terms of objective wise, it is going for the side of top esports. They're getting a lot of turtles, getting a lot of lords here, but it's just that Zephyr needs to play the card right. A lot of mistakes are actually coming in from top esports, but also same a lot of mistakes also coming in from Zephyr. So this game is definitely not the best for performance for both teams. It looks like Squishy poked in heavily as final blow coming in from Kyo. Harl TZ is poked to hell. Will have to come and hold here. Will have to retreat, but iPrince is still there, poking one after another. Jake almost gets taken out by Lord Dory's immortality, almost went out. And that's pretty tough for them as another Lord is out, and looks like we still have to wait for another 2 minutes. That's a 22-minute game for y'all right there. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Tyrant's Revenge coming in from Squishy, and Yeet coming in as well from Matsu here with the unstoppable force, stopping Squishy, getting a poke on him, but still does not get his resources wasted, so that's pretty fine for them. Looks like Top Esports is looking to do the engage of the game here. This is the engage of the game as Tyrant's Revenge coming in with a flicker, coming in as well with Tyrant Rage, get one. Not the best of engages, but Matsu on the other hand is in trouble as Vanity tries to go Electro final blow, coming in alongside Harleys with a damage here, taking out Vanity, LB taking out Jake as well as Immortality is out, and there it is, knockout strike with iPrince as well, coming in taking a kill on Jake, and looks like Zephyr is in trouble here. Zephyr here is getting poked heavily by iPrince here, not even the Radiant armor can stop this man. Tyrant Revenge coming in from Squishy trying to defend the mid lane. And ooh, Ice Flame Rose with the maximum charge. Doesn't get smoked heavily though, but Kyo on the other hand does die instantly from the only Zen, and there it is. We had we had Harald TZ on the base here, ending the game, taking game number 2, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The win goes for Top Esports. What a match! I mean, This was a pretty contested match, but unfortunately for the side of Zephyr, they were losing mainly objective-wise, and are taken out here unfortunately, and they could not defend against iPrince, against Harl here on the base, and it was a pretty sad defeat for them. Though I will commend them, they did have a nice match here, they did try their best, but even though there was a lot of mistakes for both sides, well played for both of them. Before we head out here, once again I'll be saying this, make sure you check out our TikTok, make sure you subscribe and like here, we'll be having a lot more content coming soon, and I we'll see you next time.